Footprint Builder, containing the industry's most complete set of calculator types from BGAs, caps, CFP, CGA, chips, chip arrays, CQFPs, crystals, diodes, LGAs, LCCs, oscillators, PLCCs, QFNs and Ps, SODs, DFLs, SOICs, Js, Ns and Ps, SOTs, and TOs. With through-hole calculators, including cap axial and radial, diodes, fuses, inductors, LEDs, and resistors, and a most advanced set of connector and headers, including DBs, right angles, DTLs, shrouded headers, and circular connectors, and specials, including dual-role QFNs and QFN variables. Let's start by bringing up a QFN calculator, where we support both the IPC 7351 and user-defined LAN settings, and all three calculator types, including nominal, maximum, and minimum, and an unlimited number of user-definable processes and rules, easily configured through a forms interface, and dynamically available and switchable from the Preferences tab, and the Component tab, where we can easily change the component setup and dimensioning information, switching the number of pins on the side to 6, or changing the pad shape to rectangular or D-shape, and the LAN pattern tab, where we can change the IPC 7351 or user settings. With associative editing, you can click on the dimensioning information directly on the screen and let Footprint Builder update the form values in the component display. Using the associative editing, we can enter the values as nominal with a tolerance or minimum and maximum. Clicking on the V nominal, I will change directly on the screen the nominal value to 5.4. If I wish to add a thermal tab, I simply add in the values, 2.8 with a W of 2.8, with modifications including both chamfering and rounding, with both solder mask excess and paste mask reductions. But moving beyond the simple PCB footprint LAN pattern calculation, how do we handle custom thermal pad and pad stack assignments? For example, checkerboard patterns. Bringing up the thermal pad calculator and selecting a specific checkerboard pattern, I can automate the pattern based on my predefined rules, or customize the pattern to meet my specific constraints. For example, widths and heights, rows and columns, corner radiuses or chamfers, or thermal solder excess. Let's move back to the associative editor and click directly on the screen, changing the A nominal value and the B nominal value back to 5.0. Bringing up the pad stack modifier, let's associate a specific pattern for these specific corner cells. First, by copying the standard definition to a specific new name, and then selecting the name and the individual pad stack locations, and assigning those locations to the new pad stack definition, followed by changing the chamfer to a specific corner, selecting the other 4 corners, and changing the chamfer to the specific right corner. I now have opposing corners of a QFN package meeting my specific constraints of a QFN package. Exporting the part to Allegro, I now have a completed part in my Allegro design editor.